Alright, so hi everyone, and welcome to the first video on Plan with M. I am the aforementioned M, these are my hands, and this is my 2019 planner. And so what I thought we'd do is go do a little flip through of everything that's happened in 2019. So first, we have a big sticky dashboard, which I really like because it's also an envelope. And I think I'm probably going to carry this over. Oh, if I can get this closed. Maybe I can't. I did it. Aha. All right. I might carry this over into my... Oh, there is something in it. I have more sticky notes. You know, just in case I ran out of the 7 billion I had on the front. So yeah, I think this is going to get carried over into my new planner, which I'll be showing you in a separate video. But we can jump right into it. So I know for 2019, I set a lot of goals, and some of these I achieved. I definitely did not spend less time on my phone though, but you know, I did pay off a lot of credit card debt, and we had a monthly date night. I ran a 5K. I'm on my way to reading 104 books, which is twice what I thought I'd be doing, which is just nuts. I can't even believe that that's happening. All right. And then I tried each month to sort of work on my monthly goals sort of thing. I think in the future it sort of evolves into writing a weekly goal in the sidebar. Oh god, I forgot about this. So this is my first monthly spread ever, and I did not understand how it was gonna work for me. But I like the sidebar here, namely that, I don't know, it's all color coordinated. This is all from the wellness book. I'm sorry, in the background my cat is trying to fish popcorn kernels out of a popcorn bag so she can eat them. We're going to try and keep her from doing that. She may make an appearance. There are two cats. I have two cats. One is named Stitch, like Lilo and Stitch. The other is named Siri, not after the Apple operating system, but after the daughter from The Witcher, which new Netflix series just came out. It's fantastic. Alright, so this is my first spread in my Happy Planner. I definitely did not really like white space, so this is kind of a shock to me, but I really like the pink. Oh yeah, and then this is all from the Joann's Mega Sticker Pack, which, by the way, if anyone has any of these little page flags that they want to send me, please do. I'm running out. I need them. This is just so surreal, looking back at everything. Oh, and these... Oh, and it's so shiny, the rose gold. I don't know if this is like translating on camera or not, but it's so cute. Plus you can even see there, special delivery, Happy Planner. Oh, man, I really liked rose gold. Also, you can see how much I eat ramen, which is funny. Oh my god, that was all of January. That's amazing. And then on to February. I really liked this spread. This was right around when I think According to Allie came out with her YouTube, and so I had just finished doing this like cute little sidebar thing, and I was like, oh, look at that, it's so cute. And then I saw hers and I was like, whoa. So Allie, if you're listening to this, I love your work. Yes, and everything was pink in February, I believe. It was just very pinky. Oh man, every single time. This one was fun just because there was a huge amount of space that I covered up with that floral sticker, which, you know, looking back on it, I wish I still had that sticker. Oh, and Free Spirit. So, I don't know if you know this. You don't. I don't talk about myself really very often on my planner page. But I'm obsessed with space. And you'll see it later. There's just so many starry spreads and like moonchild spreads. I love it. Oh, yay. And then I did a spring break theme. That was one of my favorite monthly spreads, just because it was freezing. Like, I'm pretty sure one of these months was like when our university got canceled. Oh, this is so cute. I'm not trying to toot my own horn. It's just like, I forgot about all of these spreads. Oh yeah, and then Dan and Holly came to visit, and it was such a great weekend. It's amazing. And you can see, again, how much I'm shopping on Happy Planner. Oh man. Oh, and then we had Daydreamer, which was super fun. A lot of these are actually sticky notes, which is, you know, you can just like sort of glue them down, which you'll see me do in later videos for sure. And then, obviously, the MVP of my 2019 planner year was definitely the wellness sticker books. These are the ones that were sold at Walmart and then later Joann's, not to be confused with the 2020 wellness release, although that's cute too. And then I remember I loved making these little pennant banners. I just thought that they were the cutest thing, and I mean, I still think that, but yeah. Oh yeah. This week, I just didn't fill anything out. So you can kind of see all of this blank space. That means that I was sick most of the week, because if I'm not planning, I'm not doing. Let's see. And then we have, again, sort of that monthly goals. It's going to transition into a weekly goals later. Oh, and these are so cute with their layering. Oh gosh, this is reminding me of when the Happy Planner did their live stream, and every time that they said cute, they were giving away a planner. That is not the case here, internet. I do not have planners to give away. And then, so this one, all of these stickers are from the sort of the 1, 2, 3, 4, or like Today's the Day pack. And I just love, I mean, I'm so obsessed with these clear backed stickers, even though, you know, I didn't know about the white pen trick yet. It doesn't really bug me on this spread. And it's just nice to see all of like the bright colors every time I look at my monthly. Oh, and these were, yeah. Oh, I remember this week. So this is Graduate Student Appreciation Week. And so every day we would get free food. So I wrote down where the free food was every day because I'm a graduate student, so I'm poor. Yeah. And then we go back to Free Spirit, because when in doubt, Free Spirit is hexagons, which are becoming sort of more of a thing in my spreads. This is the beginning of my the Daydreamer one is the beginning of the hexagon obsession. Oh, and I would like fill it in, like I drew my own little page flags because I was running out and they kind of look like teeth, but I would fill it in once it was done. So there's a lot of things this week that just didn't get done, and that's fine. And oh, over here there was a little planner meetup. I remember those. There's a small group in Indiana where I'm at that we would meet up like maybe once or twice a month, and I totally want to get back to that. Oh, I meet now with like the people in my department. There are a couple of math grad students who love planners just like I do. Oh, hexagons! Again, hexagons! Oh, and I'm so sad I see these page flags that I didn't write anything for. So why are they there? Oh yeah. This was Dead Week in 2019, so I was super stressed. I didn't feel like making some elaborate stickers thing. And so, you know, a la Twinkle Planter Day, everything was mild liner. And I tried to sort of make it color-coded where like pink was fun and gray was for my class, light blue was for my research, dark blue was for my tutoring. And it was really fun because I could just add a box whenever I felt like it. I like that. Oh, the Miss Maker stickers. They're so cute. I got into the Happy Planner sort of a little late compared to other people, and the two things that I missed were the original Miss Maker sticker pack and the Be Happy box, the This Is Your Year one. They're my white whales. I want them so badly. And then in May, sort of surprise to me, I was jet setting off to Ohio for an internship. So basically, mid-April, I found out that I was doing this, so we had to sort of put everything together really, really fast. So my monthly was just, not. And back to basics, we go back to wellness, right? This is the week before I left, so I was super freaked out. Oh, and you can see how excited I was about getting my first hex punch. I think I still have it over here. So I thought, it's this little tiny one. I thought it was bigger. I really thought it was bigger. And when it came, I was just like, huh, okay. Yes, and then this is sort of like weirdly Mickey Mouse themed. I don't know how this happened, but it did, and that's fine. This is my first week of the internship. I was practicing my hand lettering. I'm still kind of working on that. And then Empowering Woman, which is, if I had to make a list of like my top 5 sticker books, Empowering Woman is definitely one of them. Because I love how sort of, I don't want to say empowering, inspirational it is, and functional at the same time, because some of these sticker books tend to be more decorative, and I'm more of a, sort of mix between functional and decorative planner, and if all of it comes in one sticker book, perfect. And this weekend I drove home, so there's nothing there because all I was doing was having fun with Gil, my boyfriend. Oh, and then Squad Life. This is the first time I ever used Squad Life in my planner. And it looks so little tiny. But I did like having the checklists all across the page. I thought that was so cute. I still think it's cute. And then this one was for my best friend, Emma. Her name is also Emma. It's kind of confusing. But her favorite flowers, like ever, are peonies. And that's what I thought these were. I still think that these are those, but, we'll see. And so I just wanted to do something where it was just all peonies all the time for her. Yeah, and here's where the goals stop happening. I just sort of stopped doing them. Because I got like super excited and I wanted to match this to my monthly, which was June, it's Pride Month, and I was so excited about that. So we had sort of like a little rainbow thing. You'll note a completely empty to-do list. That happened. And yeah, I think currently my monthlies have been sort of evolving more into the colorful boxes area rather than just writing on there straight up. And sort of here's where I lived so close to a Joann's and a Michael's when I was in Ohio that it's like, how artists like Picasso, he had his blue period. This began my scrapbook paper period, so to speak. So I fell in love with this sort of like palm frond scrapbook paper, and I used a Happy Planner punch to just cut it and just put it all over the place in a checkerboard theme. In 2019, that was like a big thing. I'm saying it like 2019 was so last year or like ages ago. It's still 2019. Checkerboard is like still a thing. And then we go back to Empowering Woman. Like I said. What's that Stan thing? Is that like super fan? I don't know, but like I love Empowering Woman. Oh, I don't know if you can see her, but my little kitten, Siri, she's not actually a kitten, but she does weigh 10 pounds. She doesn't understand what the tripod is. Let's go ahead and get her out of the way. Come on, Sadie. Oh, good girl. Go somewhere else. Thank you. All right, and we're back to space. So here, I still didn't have my big hexagon punch, so I took sort of inspiration from Mom Run Crafts, and I made a little hexagon stencil and then cut these out with my X-Acto knife. And these are, again, scrapbook paper. We're in the scrapbook paper period of Plan with M. Say that 5 times fast. And this is one of my favorite spreads I think that I've ever made, because it's just so, I guess, spacey? That's a word. Yeah, okay. Oh, and this is when my friend Walter adopted a cat. Yes, I love her. Okay, And then also over this summer, I discovered the power of kombucha, namely that it is delicious. It's not for everyone, admittedly, but it's fermented tea, and so it's also a probiotic. It's like healthy and caffeinating and tastes good, so basically a win-win. And this was my, oh my gosh, this is my first bullet journal spread in this planner. This is the beginning of the bullet journal period, which is just like my life, but you know, whatever. So here I meant to write down some monthly goals and I didn't. But we have the scrapbook paper. We've evolved a little bit into sort of stickers on my scrapbook paper. This is really, really pretty. My birthday was this month, so I was super excited and I wanted to go all out for it in terms of my planner spread. Ew, I forgot I did this spread. I liked the idea of kites. It just didn't really come out right. And you can tell when I don't like a spread because I just don't put anything in it. So that's how that week went. And then we went back to mild liners and florals. And this was a good week, you know, in terms of doing things. We're back to the scrapbook paper. This was cute. It was really, I had a lot of things that I had to get done this week. So having the checklist along the bottom, sort of a big statement middle, and I turned 26. So I thought that was cute. And then this was one of my favorite spreads. So what I did was I made the little Polaroids, just with pen, and then I put the squad girls in it, so it was like you were seeing their summer happening on the page. And then I had the checklists follow through the week because I still had lots of things to do. And my weekend in one word was plantacular. Oh yeah, because Orange is the New Black came out, which I watched 100% all the way through. Amazing. And this was also the summer of Womankind. Womankind is one of my favorite sticker books. That one, Empowering Woman. What other ones have I said today? Wellness, not fitness. I mean, nothing wrong with the fitness book. I did not use that in any spreads though. Free Spirit, that's the other one. And so there were lots of plans. We went and saw Hamilton in Chicago. School started again. And so this was my week. I was going home. I was so excited to see Gil. And so I went into the travel sticker book for this. Even though, you know, I wasn't going across the globe. I was just driving 3 hours back to Indiana. And then, inspired by Amanda Rach Lee, one of my favorite bullet journalers of all time, she made a spread like this. And so I tried to duplicate it, sort of for my Chicago city-themed spread in my Bujo. And then the first week of school. So we had all the bright colors and just wanted to sort of make it stand out. I'm just laughing because it's like, remember to pack socks. I don't think I remembered to pack socks. That's okay. But the Be Happy box came out this week, the Teresa Collins one. Obsessed. That's my 5th. I picked that one. Tell me in the comments how many sticker books I said were in my top 5. It's got to be more than 5. These were from the Live Creatively accessory pack, and maybe a little bit of the Radiate Positivity. This is another goals page, which I never wrote on. Alright, and this is all scrapbook paper. I just cut scrapbook paper because I liked the look of it, drew the calendars on with white ink, and then filled in things that were happening. And so I really like how simple this is, even though it looks really pretty. Maybe better from far away. That sounds mean. I'm talking to my own spread. Oh, it's fine. These are from the Color Story 3. Oh, and our favorite gaming place reopened. That was so exciting. Like, I might not sound as excited as I am, but that's where I play Dungeons and Dragons. These are all printed from my Sprocket. This doesn't... Well, it could be better. You can sort of see how the planning style is evolving over all of this. Here it's Empowering Woman again. So it's just so cute. I remember I made this spread and this spread at the same, like right after one another, because I was traveling to Columbus to see a friend. And I liked this one so much better than the last one. And again, going to my favorite ramen place. And I ran a 5K. I forgot about that. I have the little, it's called the Cupcake Run. They gave me a medal and a cupcake. It was like the best thing ever. Oh, and then hexagons. Where hexagons have returned. I cut these all out of scrapbook paper and just glued them down. And it was so nice just having everything in one hexagon for the day. And it's just sort of like geometric and wonderful. And then we go into Squad Girls again. I love me some Squad Girls. We go back to hexagons. I was like, what if I do the same spread I did before with space, but with different colors? That was my thought process. And then the Teresa Collins book. You know when you get those sticker books and you love them so much and then you never use them? That was me. That's still me. I'm in the Use the HP Stash group, and I'm super excited to actually use my stash and not buy anything for a little bit. And it was just so functional. I love the flowers. I've used all of the flowers, I think. And we go back to Free Spirit. Everything. It's just like, if there's a month or like a spread where I'm not sure what to do, I go to my top 5. Just automatically. Or something that I haven't used in a while. Sometimes I'll just like run my hand over my sticker books and then stop on one and pull it out. And that's the one I use. So here, these are from there's a little, like this size, half size mini sticker book that came in one of the fitness accessory packs that I bought. And so I used it in here because I was just obsessed with the colors and like this striping there. Oh my god, I'm laughing. You can see how thick this page is because basically all of these have been glued into my planner. And so I printed this out, I had to glue it onto a page, and then I had to glue that page onto the dot grid page. It's insane. This is from one of my favorite podcasts, Welcome to Night Vale. This is like the Halloween spread. It's like purple and black and very like Halloween-y. This is based off of Art and Fox's. She did a whole bullet journal theme about books. And like I said, I love books. So many books. So little time. And so for every event that happened, I would make a book. And so I really liked that. And then begins the Hextacular. It's just hexagons everywhere. And I love it. Because this was the where you made your first sticker book. The first sticker book you ever bought, you took it and you used it in a spread. And only that one. I think that was implied. And so my first one, it was like color scheme or something like that. And I was just like, oh man, one of the sort of like the older sticker books for when things were a different size. And I just went for it. I was like, you know what? Today is your day. You're gonna do it. And I really like this. I still really like this spread. And then we go to Squad Girls. My little Squad Girls are riding their bikes and walking around and everything's great. This was the week before Thanksgiving, I think? No, Thanksgiving was super late this year. These are from Color Story. Okay, this is hard. These are from Color Story, actually number 4. Not to be confused with Color Story 4, which is actually Color Story 5. I think. Maybe these are from Color Story 5. I don't remember. They're from one of the Color Stories. One of the ones with 4s. But it was sort of like all these dreamy colors. This is like a Free Spirit book to me. I know it's from Dreamseeker, or the Color Story inspired by Dreamseeker. But this was so fun. And then came Thanksgiving. This is Thanksgiving. I used the wrong seasonal pack because I had never used it before. And I was like, well, if I have it, why am I not using it, you know? And we went Bujo with it. Everything was great. I think I bought entirely too much on Black Friday. And I won! I remember I won Plan with Elise's Pop Flex planner giveaway, which I actually gave to my friend Razan. And she was like super excited about it. I also de-stashed a ton of stuff this week because there's sort of nothing like being materialistic to remind you, like, you know, like, because Black Friday is all about that buy, 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 to sort of, like, remind you to appreciate what you have and to share the love a little bit. And then this is this month. I love the Squad Girls. I love them so much. And they're just, like, skiing down my monthly. It's like it's all down. Well, okay, it's hard because on a roller coaster, going down is good. And, like, going up, is there... Because if you're going, it's like an uphill battle, that's a bad thing. But then they say if it's all downhill from here, that's also a bad thing. I don't know. They're going downhill, but in a good way. That's what I'll say. And so, this is so cute. And then there's silver foil and glitter. And I think I actually, yeah, I've been doing all of my goals. This is great. Ah. All right. We got Womankind. Womankind is the best. Oh, I have a little sticky note in here to tell me to photograph something. I don't know if I did that. Oh well. So this is Planner Babe mixed with Womankind, I think. Because that's definitely from Planner Babe. Yeah, that is too. Okay. And I love how much they sort of like coordinate together. And then we go full on winter with this. I love just sort of the big mass of decorative in the middle and then so much space to write things down because this was finals week. And then there was last week, which was Star Wars. So I don't know if you've seen the new Star Wars movie. If you want to leave comments on how you felt about it in the you know, comment section, you can. Just don't spoil it for anyone. But I loved drawing this little Death Star in there. This was actually my boyfriend's idea. Not the Death Star, but just doing a Star Wars themed bullet journal spread, which I'm totally down for. These lightsabers were so easy to draw. Like, once you did the first one, you're like, oh, I just do a square and then a trapezoid and then this, like, weird little, it's like a semicircle, but, like, really long. Semi-oval. That's what we'll call it. And then there's this week. You can see I still have, like, my little check it off spread in there with my Squad Girls again, doing the downhill but in a good way. And we're basically in 2020, which is insane. There's next week's spread, but I don't know if I'm going to do it in this planner or in my new planner. So that's exciting. And then there's a whole bunch of sort of inserts that I have in the back, sort of about budgets and getting ready for the Chicago Planner Conference. And then the Happy Planner on the back. So this is my Geo Dreams 2019 planner flip through for the whole year. That's insane. But cool. Thank you for listening to me talk about my planner for like hours. And I hope that you'll subscribe, like this video if you liked it, comment if you have a comment, and in the spirit of Heather Kell, happy planning.